Hi all, thank you for joining me for some trauma-sensitive yoga, joining Sam and I for some trauma-sensitive yoga. Trauma-sensitive yoga is different than regular yoga because we use movements, slow movements, and possibly some breathing if it feels okay for you, and some invitational language for you to allow yourself to move through your day. Maybe you're having a tough day, maybe you're having a good day. Maybe you've got some triggering stuff going on. Maybe there's some stressful stuff going on, especially with the holidays coming up. This can be very, very helpful and possibly healing for you, bringing a sense of empowerment and a sense of stability. So today with our trauma-sensitive yoga, we're going to use a chair, and you can grab blankets. I have a blanket covering me. You can grab blankets, you can grab pillows, you can grab whatever you need. If you need to sit on a pillow, if you need a pillow behind you, you can grab your cat, grab your dog, whatever you need to make this a stable and supportive time for you. So as long as he's gonna sit here, I'm gonna let him. So maybe when you're ready, maybe finding a space on the chair where you can feel planted. So maybe your feet can feel planted into the floor, and maybe your glutes can feel planted into the seat, into the chair. You don't have to be sitting up tall, just feeling planted, feeling like you're rooted, finding roots into the floor, into the carpet, into the floor, whatever you've got beneath you, or your shoes, or slippers, or socks, whatever you've got beneath you. So once you feel that those roots are kind of getting down in there, when you're ready, possibly maybe dropping your chin towards your chest. Taking this as slow as you would like. And then lifting the eyes towards the sky. And you don't have to take your head back very far at all. Think about maybe just the eyes lifting to the top of your eyelids, especially if you've got some neck stuff going on. If you've got a lot of stress and your neck won't let you go back that far. Just take your eyes up. And when you're ready, bringing this back to center, and then maybe dropping that chin towards the chest, or actually dropping the ear towards the shoulder. And then the other side, and again, other ear towards the shoulder. And you may not be able to go very far at all, and that is perfect, that is fine. Again, because there's so much tightness in that neck. Maybe you've got a lot of stuff going on. And bringing that head back to center. If you'd like, we're going to begin to look over towards the right. As we do this, possibly imagining that you can take your chin all the way over that right shoulder. And then looking over, nice and slow towards the left, taking your time. And thinking about that chin, possibly imagining it going all the way over that left shoulder. And bring this back to center. I'm going to add in some breathing. If the breathing is very triggering for you, or you aren't able to have a breathing pattern right now, then feel free to sit and to be in where you're at in the present. So inhaling, and you can inhale and exhale through the nose or mouth, whatever feels most comfortable for you. And I'm going to inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold for 4, 3, 2, 1, and exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. If you'd like to, I'm going to do that 2 more times so you can join me. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold for 4, 3, 2, 1, and exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's do that one more time. And we've got Jericho joining us, which is kind of a blessing. Jericho's been very sick. He went into kidney failure 2 weeks ago, and he's kind of miraculous right now. So it's neat to have him back on the chair, back in the class. So let's breathe again. We'll inhale it for 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold for 4, 3, 2, 1, and exhale it for 4, 3, 2, and 1. See, he couldn't miss yoga. He had to come back for it. So with our feet still planted, if they're still able to be planted, if your back is still able to support you, maybe kind of think about sitting up a little bit taller, and maybe the crown of your head, so the top of your head, think about it lifting towards the ceiling. So that's lifting up your neck, it's lifting up your shoulders, and then relax that. Maybe do that one more time. Lifting that up, crown of the head, lifting towards the ceiling, and then relax that. When you're ready, let's go ahead and take our left hand and place it to the right thigh, and our right hand maybe reaching around for the back of your chair, or you can reach right behind you to your low back, especially if you're just on the floor, if you're not using a chair today. We've got that left hand to the outside of that right thigh, and a little bitty spinal twist here if it's available to you. And if it's available to you, maybe thinking about that left foot and it's still planted into the floor. If you'd like, maybe doing a little bit of breathing here. Maybe inhale it for 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold for 4, 3, 2, 1, and exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold for 4, 3, 2, and 1. And gently, when you're ready, bringing it back to center. If you'd like, when you're ready, go ahead and take our right hand to the outside of that right thigh, or left thigh. And then we can reach that other arm around, either reaching it for the back of the chair or right behind you, and a little spinal twist over to this other side. As we're twisting, let's think about that right foot. So maybe that right foot, we've got it planted firmly into the floor still. Inhale it for 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold for 4, 3, 2, 1, and exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold for 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then when you're ready, bringing this back to center. So if you'd like, we're going to do a little bit of a hip opener. Feel free to use your blanket. If your body's not going to go here today, then that is perfectly fine. Maybe sit back in the chair or maybe lay on the floor, whatever feels best for you. We're going to do the hip opener and then we'll be about done for today. So I'm going to move the blanket so that you can see what's going on. You can keep your blanket. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to lift my right leg up. Now this may be as far as your hip is going to let you go today. You may hold it up here and then release it down. And then maybe again lift and release. If you'd like to go a little further to open up the hip, I'm going to go ahead and lift this up and take that right ankle and maybe place it onto that left thigh again if it's available to you. If you can, sitting that up, again like we did when we were seated with both feet on the floor, crown of the head lifting, and then maybe possibly hinging slightly forward and recognizing here where you might be feeling that at. Tension and stress and trauma tends to center itself into our joints and into the tightness between the joints. So there tends to be a lot of stress held in those hip flexors. and the tight tissue that's right there. A lot of tension can be held in that IT band, a very strong tendon, back of the leg. Your tension may be in your low back or your upper back. Or maybe in places where I haven't even said, maybe there's places like in your face, in your head, maybe the base of your skull, maybe your ankles, maybe a place where you've had an injury, a previous injury, maybe where you've got a current injury. And then let's gently, when you're ready, begin to release that and take that down. Let's take it to the other side when you're ready. Lifting this up. So we'll lift our leg up twice. And again, this may be perfect for you. This may be where you can go today. And then release this down. And then one more time, lift. And release this down. And then if you'd like, you'll be lifting and gently guiding that ankle towards that thigh. And then like we were doing earlier, lifting the crown of the head, lengthening up through our spine. And then slightly hinging forward. As we are hinged forward, maybe recognizing where you might be feeling this at, or maybe curiosity where you might be feeling it at. Maybe you're feeling it someplace completely different than the other side. Like for me, I'm not feeling it in my hip flexor like I did on the other side. I'm actually feeling it in my quadricep. The pressing of my ankle against my quad is actually, I have a little more sensation there, uncomfortable sensation. And so just recognizing, not judging, not trying to figure it out, not trying to fix it, but recognizing the difference, being curious about it. And also kind of recognizing how amazing our bodies are built. And then gently, let's bring this back up and release that leg towards the floor. We're going to move into a little bit of seated on the chair relaxation. If you would like, feel free to lay on the floor for this. We're going to do a little bit of a body scan. So sitting up tall, and like I said, if you would like, put some pillows behind you, put your blanket back on you, whatever you need to do, or lay on the floor. I know sometimes, some days are better than others. Some days you feel strong and some days you are exhausted, and this is, getting out of bed is all you can do. And that is perfectly fine, normal for what you have gone through, for trauma that you have been through. Like I said, your body is an amazingly built machine. It's been built to protect you and protect your brain, protect you and keep you alive. So your breathing, your being alive, your being here today is amazing and beautiful. Maybe if you'd like, maybe leaning back against those pillows and finding a space that feels safe for you, if that is available. I know sometimes safe is not available, but finding a space where you can feel secure for a few moments. Feeling the earth beneath your feet, feeling the chair beneath your glutes, feeling the support of the chair against your back or the support of the pillows. And as we're supported and held, maybe scanning from the top of the head down to the eyes, down to the jaw, to the neck, to the base of the skull, to the shoulders, to the arms and the fingers, scanning down to the chest and the heart, then down to the lungs and the rib cage, down to the belly, the pelvis, the glutes, the hips, the fronts of the thighs and the backs of the thighs, the shins and the calves, down to your feet. Finding awareness if that's available to you. Becoming aware of those places in your body. And if it's not available, then again, there's no judgment. The way that your body responds to trauma is the way that your body responds to trauma. And we're just here to begin to bring that connection back together. That body, that mind connection. To possibly begin to feel and connect the feeling with the thoughts. Feel free to relax here as long as you would like. Maybe this is the first time in a while you've been able to quiet, to relax. Maybe this is the first time that your muscles have been able to release without tension. Give yourself this time. Honor your body. If you'd like, maybe stay here as long as you would like. Otherwise, I'm going to begin to bring the thoughts back to the present. And begin to open the eyes and maybe looking around back in the present. Still quiet. Still safe. I encourage you, if you felt triggered or if you were having a hard time during our movement today, I encourage you to reach out to your counselor, reach out to a friend, reach out to a pastor, reach out to somebody that is safe and trusted to you, and maybe talk it out a little bit. Sometimes the movement can open things up that we didn't know how to put words to before, and now you do. And so it's important to allow yourself that time to speak it out, to speak your truth, to speak out the words. So thank you for joining me today for this trauma-sensitive yoga, trauma-informed yoga. Be blessed today, and we'll see you guys next time.